Wow. And that one's whole, and it's just a normal whiskey.
It's a whiskey.
Wow, look at the bottles.
Whoa-wee. Yeah. Good bottle. Broken top on that one.
Another Garrett, yeah.
Hey, all right.
Virginia Dare.
Yeah. More will take them.
Yeah.
They'll all turn amethyst. Broken jug. We just let the camera run and figure, hey, this is pretty exciting. Get to see it as we do, you know, experience it as we experience it.
Sorry, I'm in the way.
Nope, I can get around you. Have a nice big hole, and I think the lighting is, even though it's kind of shadowing here, I think you can see it. Look at all the bottles sticking he's way down in here and come way up the wall here. There's bottles sticking out in there. It's got a lot of stuff there yet to go. Man, another whiskey.
I have a pile of them.
He's getting a pile of them. Yeah.
Pickle.
Yeah.
Horseradish.
Yeah.
My feet are going numb.
Mine keep doing that too. I have to keep standing up. My feet fall asleep. Squatting down. There's a whiskey probably. I fool around and get an embossed one though.
Another Garrett.
Boy, at least you're hitting those.
Virginia Dare.
Yeah. Got about 4 of them now. Oh, it looks just like that Clark's Cordial I hit earlier.
Yeah, nothing on it.
Nothing. Oh.
Full of water.
Boo-hoo. I like to smell that coal tar.
Yep,
When you chop that, you can only smell that old pitch. Glass.
Catch up.
Woohoo! Whoop-de-doo! No. A friend of mine named Kenny Borders from Litchfield, Illinois. He's down home to be with the Lord now, but he used to dig with us a lot, and he would get so down. One time we were digging and we hit in a big pocket of these Bromo seltzers, and we probably had 400 or 500 of them, and he just didn't want to finish the whole. Remember that, Paul? I think you were there.
I might have been. Yeah,
I think you were. And
there was a whole bunch of them.
we found several hundred of them Bromo seltzers, and he didn't want to finish it, you know. And it was just so funny because you offered to go down there, and he says, well, just knock yourself out, young man. And I said, well, don't you want to dig the rest of them Bromo seltzers out of there? They're $1 a piece. He said, well, whoop-de-doo.
Oh, he was done for the day.
He was done. Then we got down there and we pulled out a, hey, that wasn't a Coke, was it?
No.
Oh. We pulled out a real rare fruit jar, like a Mastodon or something like that. It was down that hole. That changed everything. I said, Ken, that's a good jar, man.
Oh, hold doll head. Hold doll head.
Is it? Hey, look at that.
I don't know if the eyes are in it, but
oh, well, cool.
but it's whole, other than, you know.
Yeah, didn't have the eyes, but I don't think they were even in there. You can.
No.
Didn't have the little thing on there. All right, Paul scores another doll head.
Yeah.
This one's a nice embossed one too. I can't make it out, but it's like a Hubach or something like that, or a Montmartre or one of them German doll makers. Well, it does. It's got a real nice mark on it. Nah, my eyes just won't focus on it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a real nice one.
I'm kind of liking the way this is holding up.
Yeah, I do too.
I may not go much more. I may go a little bit this way.
Yeah, yeah.
That's evidence of a groundhog,
yeah.
or where we dug before.
Yep, that's where she was at, right there. That's the plastic down in there. She made her a little bin. All right, well, I'm gonna go over there and finish up mine, I think.
Yeah, well, thanks, Dad.
Yeah, we got you some good. You did good here.
There's a square sticking out up there.
What is that right there?
Lots of beer.
Slick.
Lisey.
Oh, is it a Lisey?
Lisey.
Yeah.
But
All right.
that right here is not a Lisey.
Oh, I didn't see that.
That's not a beer. That's a square.
It's a square amber. Hope it'll stick together. Boy, look, it ain't very far down here.
Oh, it's one of the chemical bottles. They sure look good from the bottom.
It did, yeah. I thought it was going to be a bitters, but oh well. Okay, well. Uh-oh. Falling in there. Hey,
That's embossed.
Hey!
Towley Maple Syrup Company?
Maple syrup, yeah.
Okay.
Nice big one. Hand blown. All right,
Yeah.
Paul. He just keeps pulling them out.
Boy, what a day.
Look at the pile of stuff here. I mean, it just goes on and goes on. This box here is all good keepers. I just been boxing them up while we were sitting here recording. That's all good stuff.
Try to set this up for next time.
Yeah. Stoneware jar. He's got all that stuff up in here. Phillips and Eli's, all that stuff early. Yeah.
Caldwell's.
There's a Caldwell's. I use a little sample now, and you've got the whole trifecta. The Caldwell syrup Pepsin trifecta. See, I got the rare sample over there.
There's a Saxlinger's. Yep.
Yeah, Saxlinger's Bitterquill.
Oh, it's cracked.
Aw. Those are pretty bottles a lot of times. They got pretty whittling.
Another Worcestershire.
Yeah.
Worcester.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm getting sleepy. I'm starting to yawn now.
Alright, well,
I'm not bored though.
big platter. Dish. No, it's broke too.
Oh.
That's alright. I'm not complaining.
No,
Great day.
we're pretty happy. Happy all the day.
More ketchups.
You might need some ketchup.
Some embossed one.
Yeah, look at there.
There's an embossed bottle right there.
Hey, what is it?
Taylor Williams whiskey
Hey, cool.
from Louisville. That's got
That's a neat shape.
yeah, it's hand blown with a.
Is it?
With that.
All right. Square ring collar.
Yeah, it's got that. It's almost like a wine type top.
That's sure different.
Yeah.
That's a nice bottle.
Pretty
Yeah.
good variation of that one.
Taylor Williams whiskey. That sure is. Wow. Nice rocks in there.
Yeah, stone.
Big stone.
Might have been a sharpening stone or something.
Yeah. Well, it almost was. It looked like it was kind of worked or something there. Feet keep falling asleep every time I squat down like this.
Almost looks rectangular, but I can't tell. Oh, man, nothing on it. But look at the fancy.
Yeah, that was like
rope
one of them
corners
bitters,
almost.
I think.
It had to be a bitters.
Oh, that was a bitters. Yeah.
Look at the flat panel.
At that. That is fancy, man.
Yeah. That's
That
still
seemed
a nice bottle.
It is. And, you know, I think I dug one of them out of here one
ya?
time. Yeah, a couple of years ago.
Very unusual style.
It is nice. Boy, wasn't that a shame that wasn't embossed. Still a cool looking bottle. Yeah, it seemed like I had one of them. It was from Chicago, if I remember right. It was some kind of a wild cherry bitters or something.
Was it label only?
Yeah. Yep. It had that unique design. Cool bottle, man.
Don't run away here. It's embossed. Bluing from Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
Favorite or Mrs. Bowers, yeah.
Mrs. Bowers' favorite brewing.
That's a keeper.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to let gravity dig the
Yeah,
rest
let
of the hole.
nature take its course, as it were. Oh, yeah. And ketchups or something. About to fall.
That's a Terre Haute beer, but
Oh,
it's one of them.
Yeah, tapered shape.
Tapered shape.
Sloped
That's
shoulder.
a keeper.
Yeah, nice old Terre Haute Brewing Company. Hand blown.
Whiskey flask.
Wow.
Another.
Hey, at least you got that Taylor and Williams.
Yeah,
You did hit an
that was
embossed
a nice
whiskey.
one in it.
Yeah. All right. Just been recording Paul doing quite a bit of digging over there. I'm going to try to go ahead and knock in. I've been holding up on this because I think it's holding up a whole bunch of stuff up here. So I'm going to try to pull a few of these out of here. Hey, there's a Garrett wine. Good start for this little round here. But I know once I knock that in, it's going to be a bunch of this fall, so I'm going to go ahead and knock some of it in right now. It'll get a little dusty here too, I think. Yep, I'm going to get out of that dust for a minute. Kind of dusty knocking that in. Let that dust clear for a minute. Some more. Should have a mask on. There's a nice green ale or something there, and it's pretty. That's a nice, pretty teal color. Yeah, that's worth taking home, I think. All right, I'm gonna try to knock that thing in. Uh-oh, there went a, looked like a jar or something. I gotta go get that. Oh, it's broke. It was a economy jar. No big in there. Alright, let's see what we got here. Buckets. Just pulling out a whiskey. Yeah, that's broken. It's just bottom ketchup. Things still don't want to come out. It's like a big mineral water bottle. Yep. Hand blown though. It's real pretty green. You can't see it probably. Little ink bottles. Oh, it's a Pine X. Thinking, hey, a nice little panel medicine. Something in that bucket back in there. Let's see what it is. Get that out. Bunch of guttering. All kinds of stuff in there. There's a blob top mineral water bottles. And let's see what's back in there. It's like a Watkins, I can't tell. Yeah, it's crusted in mud, but it is a Watkins bottle, one of the older ones. Keep that. Oh, it's lots of metal stuff. Wash tub and buckets and all kinds of things. Yeah, that thing just ain't matching out, is it? Hey, there's a coffee cup. Oh, it's broken. Like hotel china type. I don't know if you can see that up in there or not yet. Might get out of that dust for a minute. Let the dust settle a bit. Alright, that'll let the dust settle a bit there. Working on a couple bottles up here. There's one of them little ink bottles there. Still got the top on it, cap or whatever. There's a blob top there, just a blob. There's a lot of trash in there. There's a bottle there. Oh, that's a nice old plied top and like a whiskey. Well, I guess it ain't a plied top. I couldn't see it. Well, anyway, I'll go out and boss the whiskey bottle. Fruit jar lid. Messed up. Yeah, it might be a coffee cup. Yeah, look at that. Got me a coffee cup. Real nice heavy ironstone. Yeah, good shape too. Nice coffee. Couple of bottles there. See what these are. It was a C.E. Johnson Company, Chicago. That's probably a shoe polish bottle. Like another shoe polish. In fact, there's the top dauber for it. Like a Whittemer. Yep, Whittemer Boston. It was a real popular one. A lot of trash in here. There's a little bottle. Hey, it's a Hair Health. Hayes Hair Health. This little amber. Yeah, that's a keeper. There's a Slick Druggist. Nothing on that one. A couple right back in there. Yeah, there's an old can. Got something in it. Not sure what that was. Alright. Yeah, we're just winding up for the day. There's about fixing to get out of here pretty quick here. There's a leather shoe there. Put the bottles right in there. See if we can get those. There's the ketchup. Nothing to jump up and down about there. It's the plain old ketchup bottle. There's a little. Hey, that one's embossed. Oh, Abner Royce Company. Fruit Flavors, Cleveland. Hey, at least it's embossed. It's hand blown. I'll take it. Looks like a mustard bottle or food bottle of some kind. It's Heinz. Yeah. Nice old Heinz bottle. It says H.J. Heinz Company on the bottom, paneled. Hey, that'll be enough of that. Oh, there's a real pretty broken lid to something. Look at that, the blue. Real pretty blue on there. We'll save that for somebody. Get me some more of it right there. Yep, there's another piece of it. We'll hang on to them. Whiskey with the top gone. Looks like a little pocket of bottles forming back in there again. A little slick. Yeah, there's a couple there. Albeit they're probably slicks. Well, might as well get them out of there. Come out as well. There's another ketchup. Nice big paneled ketchup, though. Kinda neat. Go down a little bit deeper right in there. Shoes and all kinds of broken stuff there. Wow. Sure is. Wow. There's one of them little bottles that Paul dug a bigger size. Shelley and I have been finding these smaller ones. There's nothing on them, but I guess they're a cologne bottle. Some kind of perfume. Here's a broken soda. Clinton, but it'll make a nice glass. We'll cut that off. We got to do that. We got to show that. We've just been real busy. We haven't been able to get time to put it together, but we will. We'll be getting colder weather here before long, so hopefully we'll have time to do some stuff. Hey, there's a Pompeian massage cream. Don't have the stopper. It comes with a little glass stopper, so let's keep our eye out for that. Maybe we'll find it. Well, I thought I was done filming, but I was knocking in just a little bit of the top, and this great big thing fell in and rolled over, and look what's stuck in it. It's embedded in a bunch of concrete stuff. I don't know how I'm going to get it out of there. I don't know what else there is. There's something glass here. I don't know what that is. All right, here's that big clump of tar and stuff I pulled out of there. And there's a jug, and you can see it's got the handle, and then there's some kind of an inkwell here, I think. You can see it's embossed on the bottom. I can't make it out, but it looks like it's got a patent date or something, but it's a big inkwell. I don't know. There it come out. Oh, cool. It's got the top and everything. Wow, that's nice. Yeah. I'm not sure what that says on the bottom. We'll have to clean it up and read it. It looks like it's got a patent date on it, but I don't know if there's any more of that in there. There's something up in there, maybe, but anyway, I'll have to pry this stuff off of that jug. It's kind of like a tar paper material, as you see. And there's where that inkwell was, but all right. Well, the sun's glaring. I apologize. So. All right, we're still trying to wind down.
Yeah, I dug some more over here.
Did you? All right.
Got one of them fancy-looking whiskeys with the.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, like olive green.
Forbes flavoring extract.
Yeah.
Clinton Bottling Works soda, clear or aqua.
Oh, a nice aqua.
H.J. Heinz ketchup.
Okay.
And a nice emerald green Palmer.
Oh, right.
Perfume bottle.
Nice one.
Pretty.
Palmer, yeah.
A couple salve pots, and
What's that?
it's a weird looking one.
Like a cold cream jar, but it's an
Yeah.
odd one.
Yeah, one of
All
them
right.
beers marked on the bottom.
Yeah.
Another Terre Haute Brewing Company sloped shoulder beer.
Little salve. You got a bunch more stuff.
Yeah, just
Wow.
it's oncoming, but gonna have to stop soon.
Yeah, I think it's a 200 bottle day.
I think so too.
I mean, look at all that stuff. All these boxed up, laying around here. Already taken up a couple boxes. That's just what Paul dug. Now, I didn't get as many as he got, but I dug quite a few. Wow, man, that's awesome.
Yeah,
All right, well, I think I'm about done.
I think I am too.
I'm just going to finish up here, but all right. Come back. Uh-oh, what'd you got?
I just got an embossed druggist
No way.
from Dubuque, Iowa.
Did you really? All right, Paul.
It looks like E.G. Keating,
Huh.
the druggist on the hill,
Wow.
Dubuque, Iowa.
I've never seen that.
Keating, or Keatine.
Yeah.
No, it's Keating.
Dubuque?
The druggist on the hill, Dubuque, Iowa.
Well, that's got to be a scarce one.
It's got to be.
I've never seen that before.
Well, that
Look
was a
at
good
that.
little.
Yeah, the last little.
Last one sticking out.
Yeah, what's the odds of getting a good boss druggist?
I know, alright.
Crows are teeing us. Yeah, man. I was just walking away. He says, hey, I pulled another one out. Oh, boy. There's that jug I just pulled out of there, though. Some more that I just pulled out. Pulled that out. Real nice Virginia Dare. Real bold embossed one. Hand blown. Big tall one. That was kind of nice. I don't remember what else I got here. There was a Eddie and Eddie Chemists, and I don't remember what else I just pulled out of there. But anyway, down in here, there's a big pile there. I hadn't gotten them out yet. I've already carried up all my keepers that I had earlier. But up in here, let me see if I can get my hand digger here. Let's see if I can show this. There's a jug up in here. I don't know if you can see that very well or not. It's like a white jug. It may come out, I don't know. Oh, there it comes. Yeah. Whoops. Camera just went crazy on me here. All right, nice little white jug. Yeah, sometimes them are embossed on the bottom. I don't know if that one is or not, but all right. I don't know how many jugs I got today, probably 4 or 5. But we're just finishing up. I just happened to see that. There's a couple other bottles up in here. Let's see what that one is. Oh, it's a Hock wine. Hock wine. Boy, they're drinkers, aren't they? All right. Well, we're going to have to pack up. Start getting our stuff out of here. I carried up some already. It's got the seal on the top of it. It's kind of cool. Nice old amber Hock wine. All right. I'm just going to dig around there just a little bit. I better get my hand digger there. All right. Thanks for staying with us. If you're still watching, Paul and I had a really good dig yesterday, and we're a little sore today, both of us. So, but it was worth it. We got had a lot of fun digging, and we hope you enjoyed watching the dig. And we'll show now some of what we got. And this is my share that I dug out of my hole, and I'll show Paul's after this. You can see in the background there's the 5 jugs that I got out of that hole. And a big one here is probably a 2-gallon, and it's got a brown slope shoulder on it, nice applied handle. And then there's 2 of these white jugs. One has a square shoulder and one has a rounded shoulder. Both those are gallons. And then there's a couple little half-gallon jugs there, one white and then one with a 2-tone. So anyway, the 2-tone is the only one that has any damage. It's got a handle broke, but I decided to bring it home anyway. So, anyway, we're always happy to hit jugs. And start down with some of our bottles. We've got 3 of these Garrett wines. A couple of these are real nice, boldly embossed Garrett American wines from St. Louis and Norfolk, Virginia. And they got the big eagle on them with the grapes. Those are just neat. They're just one of the most graphic bottles, you know, embossing. I don't know how well you can see it out here. I'm doing it outside because I probably won't get to do this much longer. It's going to be getting cold. And a lot of these I didn't get cleaned up yet. But the ones I did, I'll try to, you know, show those. And saved a few broken pieces here. Just pretty things. There's a mug there, ironstone coffee mug, and a little, looks like almost a miniature clear hock wine. So that's kind of cool. That's going out to a buddy of ours, Tattoo Steve. Give a shout out to Steve. I'm gonna send that one to Steve. There's a Garrett wine, Virginia Dare. And one of our medicine bottles we got is a Dr. King's New Discovery for coughs and colds. And it is a hand-blown bottle. They also make one that's New Discovery for consumption. That's generally a little bit older. And then there's little sample size bottles of that also. This is a slick, but it was pretty, so I brought it home. I don't know how well you can see the color there. Well, the sun's glaring too bad, isn't it? But it's almost a teal green color. Real pretty, like an ale. And this one's a Clark's California Cherry Cordial, Boston a triangle. That's a nice bottle. We don't find those, so that was kind of an unusual one. From early 1900s. And my favorite, probably the best bottle I got, it's a Pernod Fills. And it's a Absinthe bottle, has a applied glass, you know, a seal we call it, on the shoulder there. And it was stamped Pernod Fills, and it's from France. It was a French absinthe bottle. You still see some of the vestiges of the original neck seal around there. That was a very powerful alcohol drink. I don't know, like 80 or 80% alcohol, but it had wormwood in it, and they were saying that it had, you know, strange properties to it, almost hallucinogenic. A lot of artists and famous people used it, but anyway, interesting bottle. And we'll come down here. There's a not so interesting, but hey, it's a little, in its own respect, it's pretty neat. Little Pine-X medicine bottle, cough syrup bottle, air hand blown. Other little hand blown bottles, a Watkins. Could have been a extract bottle, it could have been a medicine bottle. It had like generic bottles from J.R. Watkins Medicine Company out of Winona, Minnesota. And a little extract bottle there, Abner Royce Pure Fruit Flavors from Cleveland. Forbes Brothers Chemist, St. Louis. And again, that could be medicine or it could be extracts. Welch's Grape Juice. Nice old hand-blown one. And we got a bunch of little things down here. Little amber bottle there. This little small one here, it does say William Nye Oil. And it was a watch oil, is what that is. If you see those, it's for watches. And that one NYQ, have a bunch of letters on it, and CW Limited. So New York Quinine, and I'm not sure what it stood for, but it's medicine bottles. It's still got the stuff in it. It's got a cork anyway. There's a little cute cobalt bottle, little hand-blown one, slick. Another tall hand-blown cobalt bottle. This is a real nice one. Not a thing on it, but nice old medicinal bottle, 1890s, early 1900. This is a Heinz bottle. We see a lot of these. H.J. Heinz Company patented. Another Heinz bottle. Old hand-blown one with panels around it. H.J. Heinz 158. I think that has something to do with the what was in it, but I don't know. And a couple of them little bulbous bottles back behind it there. Cologne bottles, whatever they were. Got a couple of these. Property of McAvoy Brew Company, Malt Marrow, Chicago. Nice old blob top malt beers. Health tonic. It's another one of my favorite bottles we got. It was a, can't make it out now, but it's a Day and Company from Clinton, Iowa. It was a drugstore bottle. And I think it's got 1888 patent date on the bottom of it. So anyway, I was real thrilled to get that. I think I've only seen one other one or two. A triangular shaped food bottle here, little columns on it. Had just a little bit of the label, but I couldn't get it enough to see what it was. And a few other little doodads. There's a Park Davis and Company medicine bottle. There's a little milk glass salt shaker. And another medicine bottle, Mallinckrodt, MCW, it's Mallinckrodt Chemical Works out of St. Louis. And there's that little jar. And we got some sodas that are good candidates for making glasses. Brought them home, saved them. And Ron, uh-oh, that was falling over, isn't it? Ron Pugh gave us a real nice machine, a cutting machine, which we haven't had a chance to use yet, but we're just getting set up and going to use that real soon here. So, but we've got some Clinton Bottling Works. There's a couple here from Lincoln, Illinois, which are unusual. H.J. May, hand-blown crown top sodas. And this was one of the last things to come out. It was stuck in that tar paper or whatever, but it's an old inkwell. Now on the bottom it says patented U.S. July 17, England April 14th, 1894. A big old heavy, real heavy, thick glass inkwell. It was embedded in that tar stuff, along with one of them jugs. So that was kind of cool. And a little JoJo flask, pint-sized one there. A real pretty golden amber sample whiskey. And this is kind of interesting. It's a little sample Caldwell syrup pepsin, but I don't know if you can see it, but it's an aqua bottle, but the lip is like green. It's almost a green color. Can you see that? I don't know if I can show it or not, but it's actually kind of a light green, the lip on it, which is really unusual. So I don't know, I might keep that one. It's kind of interesting. And a real pretty green medicine bottle, hand blown one. I wish it would have had something embossed on it, but it's still a pretty bottle. 1890s, early 1900. Lee and Perrin's sauce bottle there, and a little green crown top hand blown mineral water, and John Wyeth, and there's a applied top British pickle bottle. Dr. Hayes Hair Health, amber, and another slit. Oh no, this was kind of cool. It said Old Gibraltar on the bottom. And the only Old Gibraltar I remember digging, I dug a couple out of that dump, is it says Old Gibraltar Opal Shampoo. And they're a clear bottle. And it's actually from a guy named Daniel Stewart out of Indianapolis. So I don't know, that must be connected perhaps. I don't know, we'll have to look at that. But it seems like I've seen a labeled medicine bottle that said something about Old Gibraltar, and it was from Indianapolis. So maybe somebody knows something about that one. But this is a real pretty bottle. It's like a cologne bottle, and it's got like scroll designs around it, real pretty, and beaded and scroll designs. It was just a neat old bottle, kind of unusual. And then here was a little salt shaker. You can see it's got these plants on it, almost look like pine cones on them. I call them pine cones. It must be some kind of plant though. But anyhow, that was a cool little porcelain salt shaker. And there's a couple other little bottles there, nondescript things, but that was about it. But I'll show Paul's stuff here next. And we appreciate you watching. And if you've already subscribed to our channel, we want to thank you for doing that. Drop us a comment, and we'll try to keep up with them as much as we can. Click on the like. That will always help us out, and we appreciate it so much. And thank you for all of you for your comments. And but anyway, we'll get on here to Paul's stuff here. And here we go with Paul's stuff, and it's quite a bit, quite a bit of stuff here. So, can you believe that? Paul dug all that stuff in one day. That's not even know what all he got. This is his stuff that he cleaned up and we're putting out here, but I think he got more, but that's not counting the clears. We got a bunch of slicks, so we definitely had more than 200 bottle day for sure. Paul probably dug 200 bottles by himself, So we might have had a 300 bottle day, but anyhow, I'm going to talk about a little bit of this. Try not to take too long, but we'll start here in the back. You got a little paneled sauce bottle there. It's still got the original cap. It is hand blown. A little Singer sewing machine oil bottle there, hand blown one. A pair of Lee and Perrins Worcestershire sauces. They both have the original stoppers, and one of them's even got the original stuff. Look at that. Still sealed in there. We couldn't even pull that top out of there. So anyway, it's got 110-year-old Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire, I guess you may say. But all right, I'm excited. I'm happy. Things are going well. Paul's got some news he may have here in the next video. We'll just leave that up to him. But Shelley's doing really, really good. And but we'll talk some more about it later. Here's another one of them 1898 or patent, September 20th, 1898 on the glass lid. Paul pulled that out. It was right there near that jar. So it's a little food jar. This is so cool. I thought the label would crumble away, but it hasn't. It's a Heinz Sweet Mixed Pickles from the Heinz Food Company, and you can even see a little bit of the back label on there. Probably could clean it up a little bit better, but it has the ingredients there, and it's even embossed on the bottom, Heinz, H.J. Heinz Company. So, alright, cool find there, Paul. And a little Gillette's high-grade extracts with the owl on the moon. This is one of my favorites too, a little Dr. George W. Clayton's Dog Remedies, Chicago. And next to H.K. Glover's Remedies, that was another one for dogs. So people took care of their dogs back in those days. So isn't that cool? Some kind of dog. See, there's a dog in the background. He's saying, yeah, buddy. That's his own hair. All right. There's an olive oil bottle. Hand blown, clear. And da-da-da! There's Paul's DeWitt's Colic and, what does it say? DeWitt's Colic and Cholera Cure. And these are from Chicago. And he got several, the big size here, which is really scarce, and the small ones. I think one of them's got a lip crack, but he's got 4 good big ones, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the small ones. So, and the smaller ones actually have E.C. DeWitt and Company Chicago on them. Notice that big one I just picked up did not. So, okay. So anyway, that was pretty cool. Those are nice bottles. Those are worth well over 30 bucks a piece. So Paul made a score right there. Praise the Lord. And this is beautiful. It's like a purple slag glass, and it's a little vase. It's got the foot broke, but look at that. Isn't that amazing? Just beautiful designs in that. And yeah, marbled slag glass. Got some cobalts there. You got 2 of the little bromo caffeines and 2 of the bromo seltzers, and several other little bottles here. Cold cream jars, couple ink bottles, Sanford's, Cone Ink, Sanford's. Well, that was Sanford's. Oh, the Sanford's trifecta there, man. Yeah, real nice doll head. This is probably a little older than what we're digging in here. It's probably from the late 1800s, but nice curly styled doll head there. And a nice German bisque head. Oh, I should have looked to see what the maker was at on that, because it has it on there. I just can't make it out with my eyes, and I apologize. Maybe you can, some of you can make that out on there in the video. You can probably see it better than I can. But anyway, it's got a real nice back mark there, and it might be dated. That's probably from 1890s, early 1900. And I meant to see if that's actually a coin or whether it's just some hardened paint or what that is, but yeah, well, it sure looks like something brass to me. But we'll have to check that out. I meant to do that and I forgot to do it. There's a little, oh, here comes a little Kit Kat. Hey there, kitty. Yeah, she's coming to see what's going on. It's our cat, little Kit Kat. Alright, there's another little small salve jar. And another jar, we couldn't even get the lid off of that. It's got a chip on it, but anyway, it's stuck firmly on there, milk glass. Larkin Soap Company there. Got tooth dentifrice, liquid dentifrice for the teeth. Little ceramic salve pot. Most of the time those are pretty old too. Those usually go back in the 1800s. And there's a couple more glass lids. Right there, beautiful Palmer green, like a cologne bottle, toilet water bottle from turn of the century. Man, he scored. We're just getting going here. Foley's kidney pills from Chicago, nice little hand-blown medicine. Another little hand-blown one, Eli's cream balm liquid from Eli Brothers of New York. Guitar and hay fever, that's kind of a little bigger size than what you normally see. Larkin there, still with a cologne in it or something. Little half-pint coffin flask. A Pinslar Chamberlain's cough remedy there from Des Moines, Iowa. And Dr. Price's Delic. Okay, I think my memory card got filled up there. There's a bunch of videos that I had to try to delete there. So anyway, I don't know where I left off at here, but we'll come right back here. Phillips Milk of Magnesia, dated 1906. It's a pretty blue one there. We got a Ball Mason. Look how clean that thing is. Woo. Shiny clean. And we got a Coca-Cola, a straight-sided Coke from Decatur, an old hand-blown one. And that's a great candidate for making a glass out of. So thanks to Ron and Melissa, we've got a bottle cutter, and we're going to be using that real soon, make some glasses. So we'll be sending some of them out. And a real pretty Scotch whiskey, hand-blown 3-piece mold. I don't know if you can see it, can't hardly see the color, but it's real pretty. But that does have an applied lip on it, see? Drippy lippy, as a Scotman might say. Somebody was mentioning that. Drippy lippy, they call it. Alright, Taylor & Williams whiskey from Louisville. Nice old hand-blown. Kind of unique shape one there for a whiskey. And a real pretty emerald green whiskey. Still got some Who Hit John in there. You there, still sealed, got the cork. Don't think I'll try it, but yeah, but isn't that pretty? That is a pretty bottle. Hand-blown whiskey bottle. And a real nice little Macomb jar there. Paul Doug. It's got it on the bottom. You can't make it out very good, but it says Macomb Pottery Company. It's got the patent date. I think it's like 1899 on there. It does have like a hairline right here, but it's not bad. Just a little surface hairline. Paul put a lid on there. You can see a zinc lid. That was nice. Old sugar bowl. Got the flowers on there. That handle's broke off, but still, nice old sugar bowl. You know, Lazy beer from Peoria. We got 3 of the Garrett wine bottles there from Norfolk and St. Louis. And as I just crawl along my way here, can't hardly see very good. Mrs. Bauer's Favorite Bluing from Chicago. Nice old bluing bottle. Make their shirts turn white. G. Maspero's Extra Fine Lucca Olive Oil. This old hand-blown olive oil bottle. Another food bottle. There's a pepper sauce. This is one of them just little ring, 20 ring sauce bottles. Very popular in the 1890s, early 1900 era. And you got 3 of the Caldwell syrup Pepsins here. You got a big size one, hand-blown. You got 2 of the smaller ones there. Then I got the sample, so we got all 3 sizes of them that day. Here's another nice food bottle. It's a Towel Maple Syrup Company on that one, hand-blown, paneled. And there's the Pluto water. You see a picture of Pluto. It actually says Pluto on the bottom too on that one. So yeah, that's kind of cool, from French Lick, Indiana. And got another beer bottle here from Freeport. That's a Schmick Brothers Brewing Company out of Freeport. There's a Lydia Pinkham's Vegetable Compound. You got 2 of these Terre Haute Brewing Companies. And this one is some brownish, brackish looking stuff. Let's see if I can get around here to see it. Royal Purple grape juice from Lawton, Michigan. You can see them little small size Royal Purple bottles, kind of like that Welch's that I dug. When you say Royal Purple, well, that's where they're from. That's just the bigger size one there. It's hand-blown bottle from early 1900s. Lawton, Michigan. There's a Reich Brewing Company beer from Springfield, Illinois. Amber. You don't see those very often. Here's a nice Imperial Crown Perfumery Company, St. Louis. And it's the same shape as those bulbous bottles that Shelley and I dug. This is a bigger one. It's embossed. Ours don't have no embossing on them. And he got a nice milk bottle, 1 quart. I think on the back it says wash and return, but that's from around 1915. Nice old milk. And there's our J.D. Vale, Marshalltown, Iowa. Can't see it real good, and I apologize, but it's a nice Hutch, applied lip one, from probably 1880s. Well, one little jar, Libby McNeil and Libby. Got patent date 1893 on that one. I think it's from Chicago. Yeah, it's a food product jar. I apologize if I'm rushing. It's because I'm rushing, trying to get this done. But and there's nice little bitters with the odd designs on the around the sides and the shoulders. No embossing on it, but I had one of these that did say it was a bitters. I can't remember, some kind of a Pepsin bitters or something. And he got a nice brown, kind of a jug, wide-mouthed jug or storage jar. Been wiped on the bottom there. But all right, well that about sums it up for the dig. It was a real good dig. We appreciate all of you for watching and for subscribing. Thank you so much. It really does help us out. All those of you who have subscribed, I wish we could all send you something special, because we do appreciate it extremely much, and all the comments and when you put the likes on there, we really do appreciate all of that. Thank you. Hopefully some of you can come and dig with us. I think we're going to have Ron and one of his sons is going to come and dig. Hopefully Monday. We'll see. I'm maybe heading out to Pennsylvania and dig with a friend of mine, Luke. Really looking forward to that. So hopefully we'll have a video maybe of that. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Some of our videos, the privy digs, we don't record, but we'll find out about that one. But all right, we got some more stuff coming up. Lots of things going on. It's fall weather. You can see the leaves are starting to fall now, but they just haven't started turning much yet here in Illinois. But they have a little bit. You can see our trees here, our maples, they're starting to get pretty. But anyway, the Lord's just been blessing, and we just want to thank everybody. We hope everybody stays healthy. Take care of yourself, get plenty of sleep, encourage one another. We have a great country, and we need to be proud of our heritage. And for those of you watching from other countries too, you know, the Lord has really been blessing. So we got to look at the positive side of things and be encouragers. But we're just had a good day, and want to wish everybody a wonderful week, and we'll see you in the next video.